What's up, y'all? I'm looking at this fight, man. I don't believe Anthony. I don't believe in Anthony Joshua, man. I never liked his skills. I believe a lot of people gave him credit. He was just a big, strong guy that was matched up right. He was a big, strong guy that was matched up right. But it's just the way he talking. It just don't. I just don't. I don't buy that he believe that he can beat. It seemed like he read a few self help books and shit, motivational books, and it seemed like he just quoting a whole bunch of sayings. But do he actually believe what he's saying? I don't think so. He wanna he wanna win. He wanna win bad, but I believe that Eddie wanted this shit more than Joshua did. Seriously, believe I believe Eddie Hearn's mouth wrote a check that Anthony Joshua ass can't cash, man. He just ain't equipped to box. This gonna be a worse beating because in order to beat someone like Andy Ruiz, you're gonna have to be able to box him for 12 rounds. Now I want y'all to picture, imagine this. Can you imagine Anthony Joshua fighting off the back foot and behind a jab for 12 rounds? When that's not his boxing style, he would have to totally change boxing styles and be effective enough to withstand Andy Ruiz fast hands. He got unusually fast hands for a heavyweight. Unusually fast hands. Can you imagine somebody as slow and robotic as Anthony Joshua getting out the way of those combinations that Andy Ruiz throw? I don't think so. He gonna have to stay behind a long jab, fight tall, and actually get on his back foot to get away, because how he gonna keep this motherfucker off of him? He's short. I could see if he was tall and that stab into the body shit can work. Like Anthony Joshua stab to the body and use uppercuts. All that shit can work with a taller person. But can you imagine him getting to Andy Ruiz's body? His body he's short. He's very short and low to the ground. He like 5'11". He not even 6'2". He not even 6 feet, I don't think. If he is, he 5'11", 6 feet. And he fast, he fast, man. Andy Joshua gonna have to stay behind the jab to beat him. I don't see him staying behind it. I don't see him being able to stay behind the jab with just in those few weeks. That's a fighters in December. How you gonna get behind a jab in 12 rounds with a little bit of time? You don't got no fights to practice it. No fights under the lights to get this shit done. I believe Eddie Hearn sold this motherfucker out, man. He cashing in on Joshua, man. I think Eddie cashed in on him. Cause he realized, he said, man, his father price said, look, let's just get our money off of this motherfucker now. Because he's gonna be useless in the future. We gonna cash in. We gonna cash in on him. We gonna cash in. We gonna cash in on him. And I believe that's what they did. I believe they cashed in on him, man. They cashed in on Joshua. Cause he can't win this fight. And that's bad matchmaking. That's bad matchmaking with Eddie picking Andy Ruiz and a motherfucker on Fire Marshal Bill. Don't you touch that, that's hot. Don't touch that, that's hot. Fire Marshal Bill looking motherfucking Barry Hearns. They fucked up bad matchmaking, man. A sacrifice, man. I guess they making a sacrifice. They gonna cash in, get all their money off of Anthony Joshua, man. They gonna get all their money off of him, man. They sold, man. They cashed him in, man. They cashed him in. He gonna be useless to them. They ain't gonna be making no more big money off of him, man. He done. They sold him. They sold him down the river, man. They sold his soul, man. They sold his fucking soul. There's no way he gonna learn how to fight off the back foot. Can you imagine him fighting off the back foot, man? This big stiff motherfucker. I don't care how much weight you lose, man. You're not gonna be able to fight off the back foot. That's not your style. He gonna be fighting. Can you imagine? Look at all Anthony Joshua fights. You ever see this motherfucker take a one backward step? He never took one backward step. Now he all of a sudden he gonna fight a fast hand. Motherfucker with knockout power in both hands on the back foot behind the jab. He gonna throw that every time he throw that jab, he gonna pay. Every time he back up, he gonna pay. Cause his defense gonna be off. He fucked up.